All right, we're back. All right, now, for people that don't know what the hell is going on in here, you think a U.S. citizen is a good thing. You think that being black or white is a good thing. You think it's good because they taught you that in school. They taught you that being black was good. They taught you that being white was good. They taught you that being a U.S. citizen was good. They taught you that there was a such thing as money. Money is a demon goddess they made up called moneta, which is dog Latin, and what it means is what you owe. There was never money. Gold was a fraud. It's just metal. The only value of it is the precious value, and when you put it in your body and consume it, because then when you do that, you receive the enhanced abilities of its attributes. You become more telepathic. You develop superhuman abilities later with prolonged use. That's what gold is. That's why it's valuable. It has nothing to do with look up the Philosopher's Stone. You'll find out that anybody that's got the gold is a philosopher. It's bullshit. They make that shit with vats. Kings wear big ass crowns, and the slaves wonder, where does it come from? Why did he get ceilings made of gold? And where did he get it from? They're making it themselves, and they make y'all go dig for it. And you understand that the fool digs for the gold. Fool's gold is a patsy. All right, now let's get into it. When this guy shows up and he acts like he's your friend, he wants you to sit over here. He wants you to be in there. He wants you to go to jail. That's all he fucking wants. He does not want to be your friend. If he walks away and he asks you for your name, he extorted credit from you for a service. This is a fictional corporation. So the whole time that you're hanging out and seeing this dude, thinking you're getting something from this dude, he is making bank off of you. Why? Because there's no lawful money. 50 USC 4305 B parentheses 2. There's no money. You got it? There's no money anywhere. It's bullshit. It's a fraud. Those are IOUs, low down for dollar plus interest. And what they do is every one of these creeps, they use it for their own benefit at the moment. Federal Reserve has their own benefit, but anybody that gets that Federal Reserve note handed to them, they're getting an IOU, which means they need to go against your trust. Now, why is it that you have a trust? It's because their master of the checkerboard needs you to sell yourself into slavery like this. So when they show up to give you a service and you give them a name, they charge a trust, and you end up like this. It's because you're paying them to give them permission to abuse you, and they need credit to make it possible. Otherwise, you wouldn't end up like this. They need you to sell yourself into slavery. It's a fucking ritual, is what it is. It's a goddamn ritual. It's really sad. All right? I know this whole game. And I was groomed for this. Not even intentionally. She didn't groom me to do this. I just so happened to be a guy that studied law, somebody who could illustrate really well, somebody who had horrible eyes, who needed to stare into the sun for 7 years, only to just to see the damn cherub on the damn sun, which is all the Facebook sun idols. The emojis, they none but sun idols. And this being tells you everything. Just like on Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, there's 7 cherubs trapped in here. The main one is the angry one with the black hair. Look at the dwarfs again. The queen that they call evil, it's got a being that sits on the glass with a mask. That's that Christ consciousness. That dot, that's that dot. It's a mask. He shows a mask of himself. Read Morals and Dogma, Albert Pike. And this being lies in that movie and says, you're not beautiful and all this, because she's extremely beautiful. But she ain't jealous of nobody named Snow White, because she already would know Snow White existed before Snow White even came into existence. This blasphemy is absolutely ridiculous. Now, to carry on, the dude with the black hair, that's their master. All right? He's completely insane. I can see all of them. If you can see her, you can see reptilians. You can see everybody. I thought reptilians were a motherfucking hoax. I thought they didn't exist, but apparently they do. Anywho, when this dude shows up trying to be your friend, he works for them. You understand? As he's smiling, and there are rules and their ritual, and the only thing that she'll allow is if people will be, you can't be forced into it. You got to have deals, contracts, all this shit. So Your U.S. citizen contract means death. The boys in blue shit, it's a facade. They're wearing black. It's a Jedi mind trick. Their shit means death. You understand? As a black status means death. White, it means death also because it's signage. Kind of like a sign with black letters. You understand? Is it means that you're a fictional status. You got to go look into this because it's all in the paperwork. You guys are watching TV. You're not reading their books. You're not learning nothing. You don't know what the 14th Amendment is. You don't know nothing. And they like it like that, which makes all their contracts void, which is the reason why this dude that is their master is only trapping them too, because he wants to just trap flesh. These people are so damned and they know it. So they run around getting as many people as they can without actually taking into consideration that they're only just damning themselves with void contracts. It's a fucking laughable shit show. All right? So this dude walks up to you. I'm going to tell you what to say. All right? Hey, what's your name? Hey, buddy, what's your name? Oh, you mean a Sestake trust. That's a trust of the dead, guys. It means decayed, all right? It means death and will pass away. If you say that you're a name, it don't matter if you claim to be sovereign, which is naturalization of the body. It's a lie. Nobody's sovereign. You are a being, a soul trapped in a body. So what you need to tell him, as you say, no names here, I'm not a trust for you to extort credit from. I am what I am. Before you get put in this position, you need to tell him who you are first. If you're going on an Exodus trip, you need to make sure that you know who the hell you are and how to talk to these creeps. He's going to be like, hey, so where you going? You might not even say anything because you're not contracting with him. Before he even gets a chance to get you to speak, if you don't speak, you're not recognizing the fictional status. You understand? But if you do recognize it, you better know what to say. So say if you do say something. All right, now say if you don't say something. He might say, hey, what's up? I got a video that shows this. I did it. I stunned it on 4 cops at once. They look like bitches, bro. They look like straight bitches. You look at my Exodus videos from last year. I had them looking like straight bitches, bro. So you don't want to talk, huh? What's your name? Can I help you out? You need some water? Can I do something for you? Okay. All right. Bye-bye. That's it. You don't say nothing to them. The motherfuckers haul ass. They dip because they know that you're alive. Otherwise, they want you to do the ritual so you can end up over here. You know, I'm black. Where's my civil rights? Civil rights means rights of the dead. Citizen means dead entity. Look it up. I'm trying to help y'all. All right? So, you're going on the Exodus. Hey, so what's your name? Oh, I am what I am. Well, you don't have a driver's license? Oh, that all capital name Tombstone, which in 1933, when they collapsed all the gold and took it all and seized it all and was left with a Sestake trust for us to use for our own benefit? You mean that trust? Well, and then when you ruin their good intentions, this friendly chumminess, they don't put you over here because you didn't give them permission to be over there. You understand? So when he fucking says, hey, so what's your name? You don't say, man, I'm John Doe Smith, because he's going to be like, all right, I got a dead entity. If you don't cooperate after that, you're going to end up over there. If you don't cooperate, you might end up with a nightstick up against your head because their patsies are ever going, man. You got to know how to get away from it. So what's your name? Oh, man, I am what I am. I'm not a name. That's graven languages and images. That's false idoling. I don't worship no false idols. Well, why don't you come over here, man? Nah, no thanks. I've got my own security. Is there any law that says that I need to oblige you and do anything? Is there a law that says that I need to give you any information at all? Just be nice as possible. He's going to be like, no, I was just asking. I've heard that like a dozen times. You get pulled over. Can I see your license registration? And if you've done something, like you crash into somebody, then you might need to oblige him. But if you've done nothing and he's fucking with you, hey, is there a law? You're walking down the street. Is there a law that says that I need to give you any information at all? There is none. You're not supposed to give them anything. Everything they do is a fraud. Extortion credit from the straw man. Bank account, which is a social security number. It's just a bank account with endless credit in it. People use it to charge shit on Amazon. They think people are coming for them. That's not true. They ain't gonna come for you. That shit is yours, bro. All right, so, you got a name? I am what I am. I'm a soul trapped in a body. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm with my maker. You don't have authority over her. You say her, it's automatically throwing out that dog that they worship. See what I'm saying? So you just gotta know, man, like, I'm a soul trapped in a body. I am what I am. You heard Popeye, the dude with the one eye? He says, I am what I am. He's showing you. That's what you're supposed to do to be strong in this place. And you're supposed to go to the green that comes out of the hole, like it's a can, which is blasphemous because it's not a can, it's a damn tree stump. And it's a magnetic pole in the center of the earth with the green coming out. And he eats it. Get it? Like the Wile E. Coyote chasing the blue road runner. So, I mean, it's hilarious. He's got one eye. He says, I am what I am. So you got to follow these rules because this dude knows all the rules, all right? So if you do what he does, you're home free. You're on a boat. You get pulled. You get stopped by Coast Guard, and you're trying to get out of here. And he says, hey, man, what's up? You have two choices. Don't say nothing. They're going to be like, you need some help? You all right out here in this water? They want you to be right there. They are not trying to help you get through the water. If they can pull you back because they save you from drowning, they know they got you back in their jurisdiction. So I'm telling you, they're nothing but liars, bro. They're nothing but freaking liars. You need some help? You need a life preserver? If you start talking, they're going to say, well, let's give them an inspection and see if their boat's up to par. They're going to tell you tons of shit that's wrong with your boat, and you need to stop riding on that water because you spoke to them. Well, we need you to pull over. That's an order. They're asking you for an order because it's a corporation, like an order of fries. You say, well, I'm not accepting any orders right now, but am I under arrest? Well, no, I didn't say you're under. Well, I must be on my way then. Whoa, hold up. You're going to do this 3 times. They satanic. Well, can I do that? Am I under arrest? Cease and desist. Well, I mean, but am I under arrest? Well, I didn't say that. Well, I must be on my way then. Back up the river you go. Back down the street you go. On in your car you go. They pull you over. They say, well, can I get that ID? There's so many ways you can spin this. I would do one of a judge because I whoop they ass like a motherfucker, like they damn putty in my hands. But all the courts are closed because this is getting ready to be a new world order. The treasury's closed. Everything closed the fuck down. They finna bring the tanks out in this motherfucker. So we're going to stick with the police, all right? Which is about to be defunded. But you're going to have the same people asking you for permission in the military because they're all the same. The state and the church are not separate. That includes military, all right? So what's another one? I can spin this so many ways. Hey, well, before you get over there, you got to tell him who you are and what you know. Well, can I see your driver's license and ID? Well, of course I can, but do you have a court order? You're supposed to get a court order before you ask me for this stuff. I mean, I don't want to break the law. You do it with good intentions. It ruins his good intentions. Then he needs to get the fuck out of there because he just ruined his ritual. Well, I don't have a court order. Well, your lights just came on. Is it an emergency? How can I help? Well, there's no emergency. Well, I must be on my way. You don't go no further with this dipshit because he is going to fucking try to get you over here. So, do you guys understand now? As if they're playing a ritual game with you, with the dead. If you say that you're black and white, then you're saying you're a dead fiction status for them to manipulate. That's why Black Lives Matter is ran by a devil worshiper named Soros. Some dude that ain't even... I went into this thing called Black Austin. Somebody added me into it. And I went in there ripping everybody new assholes. They tried to destroy my credibility. It wasn't enough for all of my fucking explanations and all of my talking. They had to throw me out of there. They wanted me to stay in there. They blocked me from posting, but they wanted me to be in that black status. So I'm like, look, now that you've done this, I can expose it for everybody. Motherfuckers saw that shit and thought it was some bullshit. They thought, man, these motherfuckers really tripping. Exactly. Exposed. See, everything they do is just nothing but an expulsion. I use it against them. Everything they say and do will be used against them in a court of grim. So, whenever you try to leave, remember these rules. Play this shit back again. Remember it in your mind. Do it over and again. Share it with your friends. let them know to be prepared for their nonsense while they run around with pentagrams on their damn hat right in your face. You understand is that that's not a star because it origined as a pentagram. Look at the origins. We think that the pyramid is true, but if you look it up, you'll see that Giza was a hoax, and so was Stonehenge, and so was all them other monuments. So were the Mayan temples and the caves all drawn by them. So were the, I mean, it goes on and on. The damn dinosaurs are fucking plaster casts. You ask them where their original bones are, they ain't got no answers for you. Like, it's bad. This place ain't nothing but a fiction, bro. It's bad. You in for a rude awakening. And if you want the truth, follow my channel, man, because I'm going to help you destroy these creeps and their credibility and their good intentions to put you here, because you don't want to go there. They can only do it with good intentions. They can't just roll up and just grab you. They need to ask you your name. If you give them a name, if you say, I identify as man, that's 666. You don't want to say that neither. I'm a soul and a body, okay? I am what I am. Remember that. Watch this video, share it with your friends. That they got trouble getting pulled over, they got trouble with these fucking creeps, they're only wanting your permission to stick it to you. That's it. That's all they want. So you need to remember that. Scream nasty. I love all of y'all, man. If I rattle your cage and say you were fools, because I want you to wake up. Because this time, right now, is critical. Like I've been saying for the past several years, rattling y'all cages, calling you fools, is because of the shit that's going on now, several years later. You understand is that I've got insight on what's going on in here, and I'm trying to help y'all. It doesn't matter if I embarrass myself calling you a fool, because that is embarrassing, all right? It is embarrassing for me to tell you that the trees are conscious, that the sun is conscious. It is embarrassing, but I don't give a shit because it's true, and you guys need to know it because I love you that fucking much. I don't give a shit how much embarrassment I have to face. If I gotta walk around with my pants down, I don't give a shit. I love y'all. I don't want to see y'all sitting like this, wondering why y'all getting beat by nightsticks and shit. Y'all don't even know why. That's fucking bullshit. I don't want to see y'all like that. I don't want to see y'all talking about I'm fiction, I'm checkerboard, white, black, and everything I learned in school that was lies. That shit was a bunch of bullshit. You went to school, school was for fools. They told you to be cool and stay in school, but for them, not for you. They wanted to train you so you be like this. Nothing but a bunch of void nonsense that's gonna damn them for life. This is Grim Nasty. I love y'all. And when you get awake, stay awake.